Hope you're doing well. Choke, did you watch the fight? No, I did not watch the fight. What fight is that? Cause I ain't even know there was a fight. You know what it is. Why do they think you a hater? Why do they think I'm a hater? They think I'm a hater because I don't follow the pack. They think I'm a hater because I have my own mind. They think I'm a hater because I don't do what everybody else do. That's it. It ain't it's not complicated in any way. They only think that I'm a hater because I won't follow what everybody else say. All those that's down with the gay boule, all those who down with the Illuminati, as y'all would call it. All those who sold they soul to be in the industry, to be amongst which I would call the elite. You know what? Let me put my Instagram on. I'm gonna go live on Instagram. I'm gonna drop a deep one tonight. So you might want to share this one with your favorite people that you do YouTube with. This one will probably be explosive. What up, Instagram? I'm live on YouTube. The link is in my stories if you want to come on the YouTube screen. Come on in. So shout out to Ramona that be sending me cash apps. I appreciate the support. You know, YouTube ain't like it used to be where people support you. Now they just come on and watch. So Ramona, you are much, much, much appreciated. Right. So lately I've been seeing several people in the industry, right, talking about they need the gatekeepers back. They need gatekeepers. Which is like far from the truth, right? Which is for me very, very, very disappointing to hear people out here champion that they need to bring gatekeepers back, right? It borderline makes me want to out these dudes and say their names and let y'all know that they are homosexuals, right? And the reason why you hear these guys say that they need to bring the gatekeepers back is because they don't like the fact that a simple average Joe Schmo could blow up in the industry right now, whether it's on YouTube, TikTok, whether it's with podcasts and whether it's with music, you know, they don't like the fact that Excuse me. They don't like the fact that anybody can blow right now. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't need the record labels no more. For one, you know what I'm saying? For those who do music, you could go in the studio or you could record in your own home studio and upload your music to a streaming distributor and have your music out. And if you have a strong internet presence or your song clicks on TikTok or whatever, you could be viral and you can have a hit and you can be a big star just like that, right? Now, the reason why you hear these guys out here saying, yo, we need the gatekeepers back is because most of these dudes suck the stick or got a stick stuck in their back pockets, they culo, in other words, just to get where they are, right? Now, I would say about I want to say 90%. I would even go as high as 95, but I'm gonna go down to about 80%. 80% of the artists that you see on uh coming up like in my era, you know, the late 80s, the 90s, all the way up into now, until we got uh these streaming platforms and you was able to bypass these gatekeepers and put out your music independently without them and you don't need a record deal. I don't know why I keep yawning. Because I hung out last night. Um, Most of them, male and female, if they haven't sold a soul to Lucifer, uh, then they sold a soul to what these guys are saying are the gatekeepers that they miss. You know, uh, for the sake of uh, lawsuits, I'm just going to say initials and letters of the alphabet for some of these people, right? Like most of the people that came up with me, like I've been in this entertainment industry, I would say probably like 93 is when I probably was like really pursuing the music and trying to get a record deal and doing demos and stuff like that from like 92 up, right? I was in a group, then I was producing groups, you know what I'm saying? People from my hood, they'll tell you I've been a music producer for myself, my group and other groups in Edenwald, um, from like 92 to about maybe 95. And then I went solo, that's how, Choke No Joke was born. That was my rap name. I went solo because, the groups that I was working with and stuff, we had the opportunity to open up for the Foo Schnickers and in Ohio, and when it was time to go, nobody wanted was ready or wanted to go, and I was the only one that was, serious about, driving out there and doing this show. Um, and from that day forth, I just went solo because, excuse me, I didn't want to miss any more opportunities because always believed in myself and I believed in the people that I was working with. You know, um, so from that day, I went solo, and you know, I started pursuing everything on my own. Right. So even way back then, I was doing music all the way up until now. But once I got into the videography, when I was modeling and acting, I kind of put the music on the back burner back then and focused on the camera stuff. So focusing on the camera stuff, you know, that became a passion, and I was doing shooting like behind the scenes on music videos and stuff be, because when I would go to back to the neighborhood, I would tell everybody, oh, I was in Nas Hate Me Now video. I was with Nas, nigga Nas passed me the bottle of Cristal. Woo woo woo. And people would be like, yeah, all right. Nas passed you the bottle of Cristal. Like he did. You know what I'm saying? Um, you'll see me in the Hate Me Now video. Um, and I was even shooting behind the scenes then. Before they called it behind the scenes. They didn't even have a name for it. Um, so as time went on, when I was doing the modeling and acting, you know, all the stuff, music videos and stuff that I was doing, you know, I was just chasing this lead role in the music video, because if you had a lead role in the music video, um, yes, with the white tiger, I was there when that white tiger got free and everybody was running, right? That's a whole nother story, right? Um, so I was chasing the lead role in the music video because if you had the lead role in the music video, you was the guy. You was popping. You know what I'm saying? As same thing as the women. If they was the main girl in the dude's video, you know, then they feel like they made it, right? And I just to prove to y'all what I'm saying, and I'm not lying, I'm gonna show you. You know, let me just skip through this so y'all can see me. But niggas would be like, well, this nigga choke capping. He wasn't the lead in no music video. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right? So, um, you know, my goal was to get the lead role. And I wanted to do movies and all that. And I even got called for some movies, but being that I was more passionate about the camera thing, I turned down some leads and some movies. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see me right there, right? This is old Lou's music video, My World. OLU, My World is the name of this video, right? So when I was doing, the acting and stuff, like I said, I would go back home and be like, yo, I got the lead role in this movie. I mean, in this music video with the dude Bo King Woodbine. Y'all know him from Dead Presidents and other movies. He had one storyline, I had another storyline. Um, he was the businessman with his girl. I was the street dude with my girl, right? And that the acting thing, I had a passion for, but like I said, somehow the camera became my passion. So, like I said, I would go back home and be like, "Yo, I was in the do Olu video, or I was in Nas Hate Me Now, or I was in Mobb Deep Quiet Storm, the remix with Little Kim and stuff." And dudes didn't believe me. They didn't believe me at all. You know what I'm saying? They thought I was lying. So I started bringing the camera to show dudes that I wasn't lying. So I would go and shoot behind the scenes of these music videos, or just shoot, when I was working, just to show them so they could see and stuff, right? So my passion for the camera overpowered my passion for acting, and I was good at the acting, you know what I'm saying? And I really enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? So when people sit there and think that, oh, Choke was just a cameraman, he didn't do this and he didn't do that. As y'all can see, I've been in music videos, right? Way before I did the the camera thing, right? Let me show y'all me and uh Nas Hate Me Now, right? I just gotta show these receipts. So these hating ass niggas can be like, that nigga was capping. The nigga wasn't in no Nas Hate Me Now. This, that, and the third, right? If y'all see me right there over Nas' shoulder, right? And you see the bottle of Cristal in his hand. He passed it to me. We drink it on the set of the video, right? Y'all see me right there with the blue and green. I think it was I think that was a Pure Players jacket that I had on right there. So that's me with the chip tooth Nas. For Nas got his tooth fixed, right? Shout shout out to Esco, right? And there's a reason why I'm gonna take y'all through a couple of these. So y'all can understand the backstory here, right? Now here you'll see me right here also. Right there, you see me with the hat on backwards. I see me right here with the hat on backwards. Right here. That's me right here in the Mobb Deep uh Quiet Storm remix. Right? So understand that I've been around these dudes for decades, right? Right here, you see me right there on the right screen with my shirt, black shirt, a little open, with the same hat on right here. That's me right here. You know, that's just two major platinum songs, music videos that I was in, right? I'm just gonna show y'all one more. Oh damn, that was good right there. Here's another one. Right here, you see me. Right there, you'll see me right behind Eve in the tank top. Right here. This is me right here. Right? This Eve got it, man. Her nipples on fleek. Shout out to EVE. Right? You see me right here behind Eve. Right? And if you say, oh, that ain't you, Choke. You, your back is turned. How we know that's you? Okay, let me just show you a better clip. That's another shot of me right there behind Eve. Right? There's another shot of me right here. So I've been in the industry, like Jada Kids say, uh, I got footage in the game, just press rewind, right? Here's a better shot of me right here. For those who want to say that ain't me, then who is that? Y'all know the face. Y'all know the braids, right? So a lot of these dudes, right? They get on the internet and they front like they don't know me when I came up with most of them. You know what I'm saying? You know, shh, love you too. Shout out to Eve Nipples. Nigga stupid, right? There's many more videos that I could pull up that I was in. But my point is that I've been around all these people for so many years, decades now, right? And here, this is when I started developing, picking up the camera and shooting because if I told dudes, yo, man, I was in Eve's Got a Man video, nobody wants to believe you. You know what I'm saying? Instagram, I'm live on YouTube. Go on my story, click the link, and you can see the visuals. All right. So if I say, yo, I was with Little Kim and Mobb Deep, you know what I'm saying? And Hype Williams was directing this video. If I say I was with, Eve shooting this video up in Yonkers, niggas wouldn't believe me. You know, uh the old Lou video. And like I said, it's so many other videos, movies, uh, documentaries, um, short films, you know, you know, shit. I was even in Belly, right? When they filmed the scene at the tunnel. And I've been documenting everything just on the strength that nobody would believe me that I was in these videos or around these people working with these people, right? So I say all that to show y'all, this type of stuff to let y'all know I know what I know because I've been around these people and we all came up together. Even though right here I was acting and Eve was rapping, we still coming up at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So I seen Eve go from the Eve of Destruction, which was her real name, when she was signed to Dr. Dre, to going over the Rough Riders and becoming Eve, the blonde bombshell, and dropping these records and growing as an artist because I was around, right?